What's up, world? It's Stephon.
And it's your boy Jashad.
And this is the Likeable Assholes podcast.
And we always shits, man.
Always. We got 4 guests with us.
Introduce yourself.
Women, ladies first, niggas first, real niggas.
It's
who going
ladies
first?
Hi guys,
Okay.
I'm Carmen.
She ain't no stranger.
There you go.
Carmen, 3rd episode with us. All right, who else?
Get that
Who
shit.
got?
Hey, this J.Doug from the J.Doug Weekly show, and they on this nigga shit. We done intro this motherfucker about 10 times.
I'm not responsible for
I
that
think I'm in a
whatsoever.
motherfucking movie. I never did so many takes for a motherfucking
mixtape from
podcast
My name is
in my
Jashad,
life.
and I don't have nothing to do with this.
I done rehearsed
Hey,
talking.
listen.
I don't know how you rehearse
Hey,
your mouth.
listen. Hey, man. What we not going to do
What
is
we
play
gonna
the executive producer. All right.
This my guy.
I don't get paid no extra.
That's all we
All right,
gonna do.
goddamn.
Everybody else introduce
All right,
yourself.
all right.
I got my guy.
Listen,
All right, go ahead.
we got Post Malone half brother here. Go ahead,
We
dog.
got Jiggy with it here.
Man, what's up? DJ in here, man. Just checking in, but today I'm Patron Malone. You feel me?
Patron Malone.
Patron Malone in the building.
Fly nigga shit.
We with the shits today.
Malone, who else we got?
We got Tony the dude.
Tony back with us. Back with us for the 3rd time,
Calling
man.
that nigga 360.
Oh, Lord.
The waves on 360.
There you go.
That nigga Tony.
Wait, Jake.
Hey, Tony, you been on the last 2 episodes. You ain't a newcomer either.
There you go.
This
All
nigga
right,
Tony
that'll work.
rub his head 50% of the day.
With shea butter.
You was looking like Joe Torre and Hardy Jessica.
You will catch that
I got
nigga
my
at his
Cheetos,
Cheetos
though.
rubbing his head.
Hey, man, I'm just
Waiting for the bitch. Look at him. He had his ass. I told him.
You see?
Nigga rubbing his head.
If I ain't
50% of the
cutting, I'm
day.
brushing. If I ain't brushing, I'm cutting. Goddamn. There you go.
Let me know.
There you go. There you go.
Nigga
Let's
put
get
a
with the
do-rag on his Rubik. Let's
But,
go.
the first thing we want to talk about is the first thing we want to get into is being cool with your being cool with your ex's significant other.
That's bullshit.
All right, Easy.
Right?
No, that is the shit.
Usually
Thank
like
you.
like a baby mama's new boyfriend or something like that.
Hey, I want to give y'all a disclaimer. Niggas is drunk.
No, that's good. That's good because I messed
Definitely
up. But
not.
that is a very much a possible thing because I'll tell you like this. When I'm done with a bitch, I'm done with a bitch.
Thank you.
The pussy done. I ain't hitting it no more. I don't want your pussy. So
Right.
if he finna
My
fuck you
nigga.
and make you happy, and finna
Right.
keep you off my ass,
Come on.
hey, if you
Oh, he
don't-
preaching.
If you don't have nobody to fuck, I'm gonna look for you somebody to fuck. Cause especially if I ain't finna fuck you. So because the one thing you don't want is a black woman not getting fucked. I'm gonna let you know that now. Yeah, you don't want a black woman not getting fucked.
Hold on. We have a black woman.
That's hell on earth. That's hell on earth.
Go ahead, speak.
That is not true.
Go ahead.
It was 2 years before I even had sex with anybody else, so that is not true.
And how many motherfuckers did you go off on within them 2 years?
None.
Lying. Okay,
I know you don't want to
we're not gonna be
somebody.
honest. Okay, she's not gonna be honest. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I stay.
Okay, she's not gonna be honest.
I stay.
She's not gonna be honest.
Hey, we was the shits early today.
She's not gonna be honest. J.Doug in the motherfucking building. I'm with that bullshit. Hey.
It's gonna be a
Hey, this that nigga show though. We got a nigga soundboard. They got a nigga soundboard in this.
I got a whole life nigga in here. Ready to do the sound. What the fuck you talking about?
This nigga did it out his ass.
Every 17 seconds we let our alarm go.
Shit, you got a nigga soundboard in here.
Honestly, one of the best things that ever happened to me was my baby mama finding happiness. Okay, because we used to get into it all the time. When she happy, you know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is pay my X amount of dollars, get my son, and we ain't got no problems because she ain't worried about me and who I'm with. She happy, man. She got 2 kids since then, man. I'm glad she happy.
This nigga Stephon distracted. You gotta give her a distractor.
Yeah.
So no, that's a real.
My back.
That's a real thing though. When you move on, do you have to give the person that you are with something else to focus on
No.
versus you?
Best if you get a bitch that look better, cause she'll start hating.
Ooh, hey, my nigga.
You have to square certain stuff away before you move on.
You know, hey, you
Like
got me
what?
want to say some shit that I can't say.
That's the question. Wait. We gotta be fair, podcast. All right, we gotta be fair. All right? I want some nice clean hits. Everything was
Let me tell you like
all
this.
right.
Look
Now,
at Kevin
we
Hart.
have one woman in the room. What we're not gonna do is leave her out. Okay.
No, we gonna let her
now,
go.
what did you just say, young lady?
I said like what?
Like what? I'll let you know
What
right now.
exactly-
It's like Kevin Hart. He's Kevin Hart. He steals official with baby mama, he really treat her really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But he got a better woman. He got a better bitch,
Okay,
but you have to
and
still.
he cheated on the better woman. So what's your point?
It should happen.
She can't be that much of a better woman.
Plus, fuck up
He
too.
still cheated.
He cheated.
I'm about to say, I don't like
Let
to
me
say.
tell y'all women something. Hold on. Nigga get tired of that pussy. I'm here. Hey, J.Doug here. Slow down. I'm here. J.Doug here. Nigga get tired of that pussy.
Corey, hope you come get your cousin.
Yeah, in 2019, and niggas got to start telling the truth. Nigga get tired of that pussy. Niggas not finna go 10 years, 20 years, only tapping that one piece of pussy. It's not happening.
Jody, why you lying, Jody? Why you lying?
And then if it does happen, nobody don't want your man. And now you gotta look at your motherfucking self. Understand?
That's a cross.
Wondering why with you with an undesirable nigga.
Man, I can't.
I'm on here spitting this fire today. J.Doug gonna play. Listen, no, I'm spitting the heat.
Half of us are
All
never
the way
gonna
real,
undesirable
nigga, man.
No, huh?
Hey, but
Hold on. Why you sound like Trinity right now?
Listen, I don't like to use that word better, right? Because when we was talking about Kevin Hart and his wife, because we don't know what this new wife does. As far as I know, she's just a pretty face.
Exactly.
I don't know what she do.
We ain't heard nothing yet.
It's better for him.
She could be
He
ain't
might
shit too.
He don't need nothing but a
But she
pretty
just look
face.
better.
What do Kevin Hart need now?
He still cheated.
I don't know.
What? He don't need a bitch to fold his clothes.
Apparently he
He
needs
don't
some
need
kind
a
of
bitch.
substance because he's looking somewhere else.
Something else.
Something missing.
Man,
Something empty in him to make him go look somewhere else. So he's not, this void that
Well,
he has is not filled.
Let's slow down.
So let's not say better, because it's not them.
Kevin
It's
Hart
him.
lost his mom. Okay, you don't have a mom. So
Alright.
that could be something.
Alright, that could
He
be.
could be searching
That
for
could be.
love, like
So hold on,
different type of women love.
wait. We can't use
Okay,
that
well,
angle
if
because
his
Kanye
wife
lost his
isn't
mom
bad.
too.
Who?
Hey, but we done seen what happened with
Kanye crazy than a motherfucking bat. I'd rather motherfucker go get some side pussy than be crazy than a motherfucking bat.
I agree. We seen the world.
Somebody crazy as a
If side pussy heal your mental illness, please go get some side pussy.
So wait.
No, it
Okay.
don't heal shit.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't.
You don't get side pussy.
No.
Well, how would you wait? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How would the young lady know?
I just answer that.
How would I know?
How would the
Look, what I
young
can't say, side pussy don't heal everything. It's a
It
temporary
don't,
fix.
but
It doesn't heal
also-
everything.
It all depends on the woman who
Like a
giving you the
drug.
side pussy.
It's a temporary fix.
A lot of niggas be hitting, but let's be honest, a lot of niggas be petty just like women and be hitting side pussy just be like, oh, okay, that bitch
Yeah.
want to park her car in the garage? Alright, well let me go hit this one hoe. Show her how it is. Like niggas is that petty, dog.
Well,
Don't even need a real reason.
That's
Don't even need a real reason.
That's not even petty.
That sounds like the most ignorant shit I ever heard in my life.
That's petty. If you were petty, you got some kind of reason.
Hey, the funny thing is, I didn't make it up.
Hey, can I ask the men a question? Can I ask the men a question? Can I ask the men a question? Men. First of all, I gotta get everybody age. How old are you, bro?
I'm 28.
28. I'm 20. I'm 7. How old are you?
29.
29. How old are you?
27.
How old are you?
2-6.
Okay.
That's the
This for the
age range.
fellas. This for the fellas.
What?
No, lady don't never
Ain't
tell
it
her
rude to ask your age? Yeah.
These ladies don't never tell me.
Unless this young lady wants to tell her age.
I'm
No, she don't
young.
want to.
I'm
She
28.
good. She
Go ahead, smoke your hair back.
Oh,
Smoke your hair back.
Them damn
Come on, smoke your hair back. There you go.
She got a poetic adjusted braids.
All right.
Just in case you can't see her.
And I
Okay,
did it
listen.
myself. Thank you.
Ooh.
One more time. Can a
I'm aware of
man
flex,
get
but
to
okay.
a point in his life where he can control his sexual desires?
Urges? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What age?
When
What is
you-
the age?
It's not age.
It's a financial status. When you get no money,
No.
Nigga, you gotta be
because
humble.
No,
nigga-
broke niggas get the most pussy ever.
Yeah, they got too much time in their hand.
I'll be honest with you, dog. It's,
I don't got
it's,
time
it's
for
at a
that.
mental place you have to be, dog.
I know exactly what
When
you
I was being faithful and I was married and I was on my faithful shit, I was as close to God as I ever was.
Suffolk, Virginia?
When I stopped going to church, that's when I started saying fuck it. I mean,
Okay, he need white Jesus. We talking about somebody who
Hold on,
don't need
hold on.
white Jesus.
hold on. Who said Jesus was white? I ain't never said that.
In America, Jesus white.
He's not white.
Pause.
In Mexico, he's Spain.
Let's stay on topic, bro. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic.
So a man can control his sexual desires, yes?
Yeah.
No, hey, let me. I can explain this.
Is one piece of pussy good enough for 10 years for you?
It depends on your mindset.
Yes.
It depends on your mindset.
I'm talking
Yeah,
because
The reason why I can say this, speaking for me personally,
yes, sir.
with fucking with multiple women, you got to take the consequences of what happened with fucking with multiple women.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
You don't there's no consequences.
knocking up around
There's
is
no
scary,
consequences for fucking with multiple women. It's consequences for not being honest.
Responsible.
It's
It's consequences for not
being.
being honest.
It's consequences for fucking
Cause just because you
anybody
fucking with a bitch don't mean you gotta be putting your dick up in her.
But think
The
about it.
consequences for being not being honest.
What's the point of me fucking with him?
That's what I'm saying.
Any chick you put a dick in, you gotta put. Any chick you put your dick in, you gotta take into account.
Yeah, you gonna put your dick in a bitch. That's what I'm saying. Once you start fucking her, then you start telling all these lies.
But I'm saying though, for every, you can be honest. You know how I can put this in perspective.
You can be honest and get
out of every chick you put a dick in,
no problems.
Out of every chick you put a dick in, could you see yourself being a father to her baby?
Nope. No sir.
Okay,
Exactly.
then. So that's what I'm saying. It's a mind state that you have to go into it with. Because like every chick that you have sex with, you have to take into account that there's always a possibility that you could probably be the father of her.
So you can control your sexual.
I mean, unless you're White Howard.
So say you was to get married right now.
Eddie Murphy.
Let's go down. Say you married right now at 28.
Right.
Could you go the rest of your life with the same piece of pussy?
You know, that's a question that I ask myself though, because
I'm asking you
we're
the question.
we're talking about a lifetime.
Yes, I'm asking you that. Yes or no?
I asked myself that question.
You can't. Yes or no?
I can't answer that because I've never been married.
Come on. Can you?
Okay, wait. Why can't you?
That's fair though. That's some real Anderson Cooper type shit.
If you were to get married right now, can you go the rest of your life? You say what?
I'm 27.
Can you go the rest of your life with the same piece of pussy?
Okay, but what's stopping you from going the rest of your life?
He's asking, can he? It's nothing.
I'm gonna ask
Is she the right woman? Or are you telling me is she
You married her.
Okay, wait a minute, fellas.
I don't know if she's the right woman.
Wait a minute.
I don't marry everybody.
Fellas, wait a
this
minute.
question.
Let's get the female's perspective on this real quick. Because you're talking a lot. Go ahead. Go ahead and see what you got to say.
For me?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know in the room.
I just asked the question,
don't pass that mic over.
what is stopping you from doing that? I want to know why.
I can answer this question.
Because at the same time,
man is not wired to do
okay, mind you, what makes you think that we want the same?
A woman not
dick
wired to
also?
do that. A woman is.
I was married, so what makes you think?
You're not
that
wired to
the
do that,
same-
but you have different wiring. You have a different type of discipline.
No,
than a
I
man.
disagree.
I disagree too.
We're just like niggas.
I disagree. No, why you
Actually,
disagree?
we're
No, it's not that
Actually,
you.
we are,
It's
though.
millennial.
Hey,
It's y'all new age.
Hey,
I'm about to say something right now.
It's y'all new age millennial women who think
Oh, okay. You gonna take it there?
Yeah, I'm going there.
Oh, you gonna take it there?
I'm going there. It's y'all new age millennial women.
Let me ask you something. Do you think the mindset in the women in the last generation
They think what's good for the gander, good for the goose. Go ahead.
this generation?
You know, I can sum that up for you. I can answer that question.
Go ahead.
The older generation was willing to stick by their man no matter what.
Do thick and thin. They
No matter what.
Not my nigga preacher.
Now, when we think about the generation now, the women are ready to leave after a simple argument.
If you don't like bitch, they ready to go.
Hold on. Yeah, you making a good point.
Let's think about when they talk about marriage. They talk about through sickness and through health. They talk about for better or for worse.
I think
These days, some women will leave you if they find out that they see text messages in your phone that's from another woman. You don't even.
No.
And that's the sad part.
Hey, no. You talking about text messages from other women?
Wait a minute.
That's the only time that the Bible found that divorce it justifies divorce. Now, if you talk about women who leave because of money and come to find out, a poll says 60% of divorces are because of financial issues.
Yeah.
That's 60% of divorces.
Yep.
So most people leaving because you're going broke.
And that's 60% is a lie.
worse.
That 60% is a lie.
And then they got the bread.
That 60% is a lie because you know.
And the one that's
No, because women will stick with a cheating nigga if he making bank. That's fact.
No, what I'm
That's
telling you.
facts. That's
Let me
facts.
tell you this.
That's facts.
100% of divorces happen because people get tired of fucking each other. That's period.
Hey, that's a good
Let me hear me out.
Definitely combined.
Y'all don't want to hear me out. Y'all don't want to hear me out. You don't want to hear me out.
Let's ask the woman.
You all, but I haven't been that shit up.
That's why we have a woman here.
We gonna let you. We gonna let you finish. We gonna let you
Let's
finish.
ask the woman in the room.
Is that
Listen, I'm doing like a Republican.
And I can tell her why she lying.
Wait. We have a black female
I
on
can
set.
tell her why she lying and not being
Go ahead,
honest.
Carmen.
Carmen, go ahead and tell us. Is that true?
No, that is not true.
Not being
Okay.
honest. Okay.
No, the fuck.
All right, well, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. Tell us why she lying.
Why? Because I'm going.
I don't.
So if he ain't
there's a
making
reason why I
Amazon
don't agree
money,
with that. There's a reason I don't agree with that. Because when you think about
Amazon
marriage,
don't really
all right. First of all, how can I acknowledge what he's telling me?
I mean, not the record.
I can take a piece of what he's saying with a grain of salt because we know sex is important.
That's all I want
in
you to
marriage,
do.
It goes for anybody, though.
We can't skip that. Marriages do break up because of sex.
It's all because of sex.
No.
And I can tell you
There's
why.
other factors.
Men are
But go ahead, and I can tell you.
There's other factors, and this is why
Are
I
selfish.
Can I tell you why?
Wait a minute. Are selfish sexually?
Can I tell you first?
Yeah, tell me what your point is, and I can rebuttal that.
Yeah, let me tell you first.
That's the point. There.
All relationships end because all marriages end because of sex because
Sex stop, yeah, that shit.
it's over because broke motherfuckers can stay together for a long time, long as the sex.
They ain't got time to do
Good.
shit but fuck and be in the house all goddamn.
It's not about money. It's not about money. People always looking for that sexual gratification because we driven by the flesh.
No, it's
We
also
are.
a emotional
Even if you
connection.
even if you have money, even if you going to work all day, oh, you will come home and your woman will say, oh, you're not paying no attention to me. And then
That's not sexual.
and then
That's
that is
emotional.
sexual.
It's emotional.
Emotional is not love.
I think
But
we pop
even-
filter like it was the mic. Get close to that mic. That mic ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. Y'all you going with that?
Nigga got
Hey, but
airhead gum.
Let me tell you why I disagree with
I
that.
can't see the last time I
Because I'm not going to disregard the fact that sex plays a big part.
So
You telling me? Let
it's
me
part of
ask you one question before you tell what you're finna
Okay.
say. You telling me if two rich people got money and they're not having good sex, and they of the age of 35 to 40, you only say 5 years.
Oh,
They gonna stay together?
I can easily answer
Slow
that.
down. They gonna stay together?
Yes. You know why?
Oh, you lying?
You want to
They gonna cheat?
Yeah,
They gonna cheat?
Hear the reasoning.
They gonna cheat?
Hear the reasoning. Hear the
Everybody,
reasoning.
is everybody gonna-
Go ahead.
I wanna hear it.
I'm gonna follow up. Go
Reach
ahead.
that Will and J.Doug.
Look at Will and Jada.
The reason why I disagree with this statement is because when you start looking at your interaction between this is one thing. We can even break it down to a racial standpoint. Us as black people, we're the only people that believe we marry just because of love. When we think about any other races,
Thank you.
when we think about any other races, they marry based on financial standpoint. They based on other things that's more important than sex. Especially when you get to a certain age level, most of these marriages with older people, they stop having sex a long time ago.
Can I tell you why though?
It's now more
They paying people to have
it's
sex
more
with us,
factors that bring them together that's more other than sex. Because that shit's good. That shit's good in the honeymoon phase when you're young.
so-
after you have kids, you think these people are still fucking
talk to
mad
us,
like
sir.
their words.
So what you're saying is the wife knows he has a girlfriend and he knows she has a boyfriend.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
What
at
I'm
all.
saying is that, like a family like the Rockefeller family, right? They understand that the family value is more important than the individual.
Well, you know, let me tell you why.
It's more
And
important.
you have married couples that don't even sleep in the same bed with each other.
Important than my personal happiness, right?
Let me tell you why. I can tell you
crazy.
why black people feel like that. Because black people feel like emotions is love. We
Boom.
feel like just because a motherfucker crying, just because somebody begging you to stay, just because we've been together so long, just because I feel you in my heart when you finna leave and I get sick inside, we think that's love. Emotion, everybody but black people think everybody but black people understand that emotions is not love.
No,
Thank you.
I never been married.
I actually agree.
That's why you say that.
But you know, I never
agree
been
with
married. But I'm looking at it from an overall
Actually-
standpoint, right?
Yeah, is that what happened when you at Amazon?
Now let's just
hold.
think about how this sounds. You're trying to tell me with all marriages they end because of sex?
Not all.
In America,
Hey,
because
You think that's one of the biggest factors?
in America, because we driven
that's a
by
big
flesh. We driven by flesh. We driven by our fleshly desires. For the most part, but they're not
I
spiritual.
think you're talking about black people specifically.
No,
I'm talking about black people
I don't
too,
even
and white people too, because white people is fleshly people too.
Well, white people don't marry for that type of
I don't
stuff.
even
They
narrow it
marry
down. I don't even want to put that on the race.
But see, white people don't think emotions love because a white man will bring a black guy to fuck his wife.
Hey,
watch it.
Carmen. Actually, it's funny y'all say this. It's funny you say this because me and Carmen have actually had this conversation off air, right? Where we talk about love is not an emotion. It's not a feeling.
It's a
It's
choice.
about what you do.
If you
It's a way of life.
if you emotionally love somebody, you don't love them. Because
Emotions change.
emotion is up and down, it's in and out. If somebody could do something to you, then you don't love them,
You get a reaction.
and you react, and you're like, yo, man, fuck them. You don't love them.
Exactly.
Okay, so
You
wait a
don't
minute.
love, because it's all emotion. If you love somebody, it's regardless.
I can narrow
Go
this
ahead.
down. I can
Go
narrow
ahead.
this down simple.
Go ahead.
We know what unconditional love is, right?
Yeah.
Now there's only two things I can.
It's no-
that-
love is love. There's no such thing as unconditional.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't, because
Yes, it is.
unconditional
You wanna know why?
love is come from people that don't really love nobody.
No.
They try to
I don't
say,
agree with that. You want to
I don't love this person, but I got unconditional love for that person.
No,
if
you know
you don't
why?
love everybody, then you don't love nobody.
No, I can't agree with you that. I can't agree.
That is true.
I disagree with you on that because you know there's only 3 types of unconditional love you can get from people in your life. Number 1 is from a parent or your mother or your mom. That's unconditional love no matter what.
Okay.
Then if you become a
It depends on what type of love they give you. Because everybody's parents don't give them unconditional love.
Let him finish, y'all. Let him finish.
Everybody.
I'm not talking about one-off
unconditional love.
I'm not talking about one-off
Not one-off situation. This happens very often.
No, I'm not. That's a one-off
No.
situation because we're talking.
Most people love their children.
Most people don't love their children.
What are you talking
That's a
about?
one-off
Most
situation.
people do not love their children. Most people want to control their children,
No.
but they don't love their children.
Most people try to get their children to do what's best for their own interest because they're
You
smarter
go-
than their children.
No,
Wait a minute.
you go to the projects, you will hear all these black
They can
parents
manipulate.
cussing their kids the fuck out.
Because that's what they know. It's not love.
That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. Is that love?
No. What you confused?
They was never taught love.
No. What you confusing is love with like. That's what you're confusing with. It's a lot of
people don't
parents
love their
that
parents.
love.
People
It's a lot
love
of
their
parents
kids.
that love their kids.
No,
They
they
just
don't.
don't like their ass.
They don't love them.
Like,
bro.
like
No,
he said, like they
no
said,
such
like they
thing
said
as
in
like.
Fences. Okay, if you seen Fences, he was like, don't ever.
I ain't got to like you. I ain't got to
You know what
like
I'm saying? As long as I do right by you.
Exactly. That's what
That's
the
what
love
love
comes
is.
in there.
No.
That's what love is.
And that's actually what you said, but you don't realize that's
Exactly. That's
what
what he's saying.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
take care of you because I
saying.
love you. As a father, I have to take care of you because that's my responsibility.
Yeah.
That's what love is.
Yeah.
I ain't got to like you. That's the difference. That's the difference.
I'm not even on that one.
That's
I ain't
No,
respond to that.
but
I
that's
got
real.
smoke on
That's
that.
old school love. But actually, that's what's missing right
I
now.
don't respond. to
That's not even.
I got-
That's not even the point that I'm taking.
That was a real scene.
Unconditional.
He asked.
Can you say that again?
He asked Izzel, "How can you never like me?" He said, "Like you.
Yeah,
I ain't got to like you."
But I love you.
No.
But as a father,
But what was
that's
I
my
saying?
job. It's my responsibility.
What was I saying?
To make sure I do right
to
by
make
you.
sure I
But
do
what
right
was I
by
saying
you.
though?
What you were
said,
saying is people.
Love is not an emotion.
He didn't have no emotion in that.
Boom.
He did.
Exactly. It's an action.
Yeah.
That's supporting
That's what
your
I'm saying.
kid. That's the action.
But
Supporting
that's
your kid.
love. That's why you said it's different. Love is different from a woman and from a man. Because a woman want to draw that emotion
That's
out
the
of
whole
you.
conversation.
That's a
You talking about
different-
between the love of a man and the love of a woman.
And we talking about child.
parents.
You talking about love, period? No, love, period, is you treating everybody with the perspective of what's right, regardless of how you feel. You're not in
But
your
that's what we just
emotions,
said.
you're
That's
in logic.
literally- Bro, that's literally what we just said.
Yeah, that's what
it
I'm
doesn't
saying.
matter if I like you as long as I'm doing right by
But you love
That's literally
everybody
what we
the
just said.
same. You do right by everybody.
I'm not trying to incriminate you, brother.
But in my
what
father's
I'm
state,
asking-
I done hit a bitch.
But what I'm saying is, what was the circumstance? Was she coming at you? Was she have a knife in her hand?
Of course, yeah, she was coming at
Was
me.
it self-defense?
She was coming at me and I was young.
That's what I'm asking.
And I was young. I would never hit a woman right now.
Okay.
Not in my
So
mind.
it was in self-defense. Not saying any of it is okay. But what I'm saying is, if your life was threatened, that's the.
I was young and dumb. And I hit a woman before.
Saying, like right now, as we.
Yeah, because what you're saying
It's
that's
not-
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's not illegal to hit a woman.
It is, nigga.
No, it's not.
There's literally a thing called domestic abuse.
So what? These bitches abuse us all the time. When is men finna get back to being motherfucking men and speaking up for their motherfucking self?
Hey.
Start talking about it's never a reason to hit a bitch.
The
If
words
a bitch,
is available on him and himself.
yeah, it's me, J.Doug Weekly. If a bitch coming at you any type of way, strike back, man. It's 2019. We gotta stop all that soft ass shit.
You don't have to hit her. I mean, at least like.
No, if she out of
choke her
control,
or something.
choke her.
Don't
That's
hit her.
worse.
No, it's not.
You don't have to
Oh,
knock
no,
a
man.
bitch. You don't have to beat a bitch ass.
Choking, man,
But-
that shit'll get you fucked up just as much as
No, there's not anything that a woman has said to me where I ever had to resolve about it.
Exactly. Exactly. No, look.
That couldn't
If
handle
that's the
it.
case,
That
you
couldn't
got
handle
too emotional.
I have got too emotional.
As a man, you got too emotional.
I have.
Because you, that's her job.
But like he said, he was young. Young niggas get emotional
like that.
Her job
I
is
just
to
said I was
work.
young. I just said I was young. This is in my 19, and they gonna cut this out. Cause they gonna put a J.Doug beat a bitch ass.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Let that
This
shit
is
up,
when
man.
I was
That sound
19.
crazy.
This was when I was, I'm gonna take it back even further. This when I was 9 to 8 years old. You know what I mean? Take it back even further than that for the record.
He's taking it all the way back.
This is when I was 9 to 8 years old before.
Man, he realized what he just said, goddamn.
Before I was.
All the way back.
This before I was accountable in front of the eyes of God. This is way back when.
He said she took my Lego and it was on.
Yeah, she took my Lego and she dipped in my sandbox and I had a chin check her.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with though, you know, if you get in a fight with your woman, you have to strike back. Don't lose an eye talking about I don't hit women. Don't do that sort of shit.
I just think when you get to a certain level of maturity, though, and you start thinking about your freedom, then that's
But
when you have
some
to
of
start.
these women you can't help.
No, that's a woman that can push niggas to their breaking point. But it's to you. It's up to you to decide when to walk away from that shit. Because for me, ain't no woman on what she said or whatever worth my freedom. I know I like being free. I like pussy. I like being able to come and go as a please, go shit whenever I want to. I'm not about to be locked up with a bunch of niggas on the top on that account of what a woman said or done to me.
Oh yeah, you don't slap a bitch, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the consequences.
Never slap a bitch, you know when call the police.
I know the consequences. So it's like,
Don't put your hands on
Don't
the
call
yeah, we can eliminate that.
Don't
even
slap
get to
a
that point
petty
of being
bitch.
physical.
Nah, don't put your hands on them.
Yeah, we can just.
And these are just jokes by J.Doug. These are all jokes. I'm a stand-up comedian. I write these things professionally. I'm on the asshole podcast because I thought this was some type of asshole stuff. So I'm playing a role.
Corey Hogan,
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a role and I'm just leaning into it too much because of alcohol. But they asked me to come on here and do this.
All in all,
For ratings.
all in all, on the safe side, man.
Hey, this nigga stupid, boy.
And I still have a show to promote on the 27th. I'm not hitting
Oh, here you go. Here you
I'm
go.
not hitting no.
You better protest.
I'm not hitting
Go ahead.
I'm not hitting no women on the 27th. At the Premier Event Center at 8 p.m. Tickets available at Eventbrite.
All right, man. Let's get to the next shit, man. Hey, y'all seen the Soulja Boy interview?
Lord have mercy.
I mean,
Drake.
King Draco, Big Draco, man.
That's
All
my
right,
guy.
so I was looking at the show on the Breakfast Club, and I was like, this is the most ignorant shit I've ever seen, but I loved it. And
I
the
loved
reason
every
why I
second.
loved it because he had
Loved it.
a lot of points in that shit.
And he was wearing a Gucci headband for no reason.
Yeah.
I had to know he was like, you
This is the thing about Soulja Boy. With all the ignorance, he said there was a lot of truth in a lot of that shit.
That was a lot of truth.
Because when he talking about he was the first to do it with the internet thing and all that shit, and a lot of
Facts.
ladies modeled that
That
shit.
was a fact.
That's facts.
That was a fact.
We can't deny that. He was the first internet rapper.
Facts.
He the first one.
And I love Soulja Boy. But go
He
ahead.
was the first internet rapper. We can't deny that shit.
Facts.
Then number two, he was one of the only other niggas that was able to do the shit, had to dance, whatever. Let's think about it now. We fast forward, we 2019.
He's still here.
Now we got a bunch of internet rappers that have dances and shit like
But
that.
they ain't popping like he popping.
But nobody gave Soulja Boy credit.
Nope.
Ringtone.
And he was damn near the godfather of that shit.
Now my nigga.
So with a lot of the ignorance,
Not the Godfather of Soul.
and with a lot of ignorance, he got a lot of points, bro.
Brown, now.
We can't ignore the fact that Soulja Boy was one of the first to do this shit.
I'm glad Soulja Boy back getting his rep up, man. I'm glad Soulja Boy finally came out and pulled his dick out. You understand?
Whoa.
Worried as fuck about this Negro again. Him himself.
I'm glad my nigga came. Sometimes you gotta pull your dick out on these motherfuckers because they forget what you did, how you started,
That
how
is
you
true.
came to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Sometimes
You
you gotta
gotta
keep
say, hold on, this is me right here. This is my shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. I started this shit. I was the first person to shoot a video in front of their
I started
couch.
this barbecue business.
I'm the first person that.
Y'all niggas just came with those
Yeah. Soulja Boy, that first nigga that made a video shot in front of your couch look cool. So we can't forget that.
Yeah,
And as hip hop, we have
Wait,
forgot that.
hold on. For context, say it again. He the first nigga that did what?
Shoot a video in front of their couch in a house.
Wait.
It made it look
Wait.
funny, but it's true, dog.
Yes.
Wait.
And now you had Chief keeping all them bouncing in the living room.
Wait a minute.
That's because of Soulja.
No, I thought that was a Method Man on Cribs.
King
Oh, my bad.
We talking serious.
I'm sorry, Red Man. My bad, bro.
We talking serious, man. We being serious about Soulja Boy.
Draco, man.
We being serious about Soulja Boy contribution to hip hop.
Hold on. So we make jokes about domestic disturbance, domestic violence, but we gonna be serious about Drake.
Yeah, I told you, man. Culture is a serious thing. Now, you know what I mean? A black eye too could be, you know what I mean? That'll go away in a week or two.
As he pours his fifth cup of
That black eye will disappear. We
He needs a witch hazel.
But this is the
if it's more than a month, please see your local doctor.
yo, and this is the crazy shit about Soulja Boy though, man. It's like
That was the top 5 line of the year. I'm sorry.
this is the thing about Soulja Boy. Not only did he go to Breakfast Club, he went
Rod them hoes. Get out right now on Facebook. 2.5.
Not only did Soulja Boy go on the Breakfast Club and do his shit on there, he went on what's the shit with Complex.
He turned up
shit
on
with
that.
Academics. And I'm like, y'all brought him on here to hate on this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Like, that was
And it
But
crazy.
he backfired.
It backfired on him.
That nigga say, I don't give a. Hey, that nigga reminded me of the way he was standing over Wayno.
Yeah.
Was like a crackhead standing
It
over
was.
a crack dealer.
Yeah.
That's how the crack dealer caught you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's how the crack dealer talk to you
I'm
when you
just trying
come.
to get high.
That's how they talk to you when you come $1 short.
I'm the remote and Reds game.
Listen, I'm glad you brought that up because I remember growing up in Oak Ridge, right? Heavy drug area, right? Drug dealers outside every day. Drug dealer, you know, sold dope to the crackhead shorted them. You know, nigga talking crazy to the crackhead. Fuck around. Now this wasn't a regular crackhead though. This motherfucker strong.
He had superpowers.
That motherfucker beat that nigga. That nigga had a gun and still got his ass.
That crackhead was a super 11 back in his day.
That crackhead.
I never seen a crackhead beat a drug dealer ass like that in my life, man.
But them young niggas that Soulja Boy age like that, they don't be caring about that shit.
But is that the problem though? Is that the problem? Go ahead and say what you was
To
going to say.
even get back to the point of his influence, let's now start thinking about the influence of Soulja Boy. That's
Soulja Boy
crazy.
is
He
hot.
really did have influence.
He had an influence. That's
He
what I'm
haven't
saying,
been
man.
online in about 2 years.
Beyonce
He have
even
not
told
been
him.
online. Soon as he got online, he go viral.
That's fact.
Soulja Boy owns the internet. He's the original, and those original internet trolls, those original internet fans, they fuck with Soulja Boy. And those the people that influence the shit. Those the people that push the memes. Those the people that push the different shit. So if Soulja Boy do get online, he gonna go viral because he got those.
You can't forget the Ice-T.
He got those.
The Soulja Boy videos.
He had the original internet people on his page. Yes.
Young people.
The leaders of the new school on his.
And when we talk about original, we going all the way back to Facebook.
Yeah, we going back to MySpace.
Oh,
MySpace.
We talking about LimeWire. We talking about LimeWire.
When you had to reload it again because you found it was a bad load.
We talking about when you downloaded 50 Cent in the club and it
was a
came
Soulja Boy
on.
song.
You like man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And let's think when we talking about Soulja Boy, not only is his influence, right? Think about
My shit done died.
Everybody he put on.
everybody he put
I wonder
on
what that
as
clip
well.
was.
You know what I'm saying? Soulja Boy is like it sounds funny because he go on there and he makes himself seem like a clown. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit, his delivery, it seems
That's what I'm talking
but there's
about.
a lot of fact in what
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
look, what about Beyonce quoting him in the song?
That's what
Oh,
Soulja Boy
she did. She definitely did.
Go
Did
ahead.
y'all forget?
Nah, I ain't
I
forget.
forgot the name of the song.
What
She sang that shit.
What you saying?
She was singing Turn My Swag On.
Yeah, she was like, how about
Remember
my
that shit?
man?
Yeah.
She did that. She did that.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Mom said you gotta
Wow.
You do.
I mean, shit.
No, but what's the line, nigga? We had a line on
That changes the argument then.
Talking about the
Soulja Boy is very influenced. Let's slow down. Soulja Boy have gave Drake a hit.
This girl, she doesn't write her own music all the time.
Who?
Beyonce.
But Beyonce don't have to write.
Oh, girl,
What's
she's
the
like,
singer?
she's like, not tonight, but that beehive and shit.
She's a fucking entertainer.
Yeah, she don't have to.
But she's
Yeah, Whitney Houston didn't write her own music. So
That's like Michael Jackson.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And R. Kelly wrote
And R&B.
But hold on.
And R&B
This is a whole new discussion. It's a whole new
Yeah,
discussion.
we're going to
Yeah, we
because
started
R&B,
discussion.
R&B is not taboo for you to be an R&B artist.
It don't
and write your own
matter.
music.
Yeah, we
It's
got
not hip hop.
Hold on.
If you're a rapper,
Everybody know R&B don't have to write their own rap.
You don't.
there you
Right.
go.
No, but she's still still will sing it.
But they have the discretion to say what they want to sing and what they don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you're a rapper, you have to rap your material.
Hey, bro, question.
What you wrote.
What happened to
I
soundtracks?
quoted that and he said.
Remember everybody back in the day used to have
In the
5 soundtracks to their movie, right?
No.
Now niggas don't have soundtracks no more.
Well, you slow down because
Last one, Black Panther.
Black Panther, out of a whole year, you had one.
But that was the biggest movie. That was nothing but a Kendrick album. That's a Kendrick album.
Essentially, that's what it was.
Superfly had a nice sound.
You don't want another Kendrick album?
Superfly had a nice
I mean, I like
soundtrack.
Kendrick.
You don't want another Kendrick album, sir?
I do.
J.Doug.
I'm not complaining about having it, but I'm saying it's only one.
But that's the only reason why I saw it, because it wasn't just another Kendrick album.
Wait,
What I'm saying is they don't have soundtracks like they used to. Remember Dr. Doolittle had a smash soundtrack?
Nigga, wait. We were just talking about Superfly. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy.
Superfly. Come on. They don't do the Wild Wild West, Men in Black.
You right.
Come on. Like,
They don't do the sound. They don't want to invest that money. It's the money.
You know
Isn't that? And is that the thing?
It's the budget.
It's the budget?
No, it's not even a budget.
Nobody don't want to promote a song and promote a movie.
No, it's not even that, because those are two different types of
The
marketing.
song usually promotes the movie.
What it really is, you don't need
video before the movie.
soundtracks back then was used as a selling point for the movie. Now you don't need that shit no more.
Yeah,
You got social media.
They don't
you got all
spend
that
the
shit.
money
You don't need the soundtrack as a selling
So
point.
what you're saying is, if the commercial comes on during the Super Bowl and the music is not hot, you're not paying attention to it.
No, it's not even that. Like, if you don't need the music to sell a movie no more.
But the thing is, it's a lot of, like, you're talking about because the social media aspect, right? Is that why you're saying you don't
It's
need
bigger than just social media. Now you don't need a soundtrack to sell a movie.
But what I'm saying, it's a lot of movies that flop, and maybe they could have used a little bit more advertisement.
No, because the movies, you can have a fire soundtrack and still have an ass
It's
movie.
good movies that flop. Look at the Concussion movie with Will Smith. That was a good movie, but it flopped.
But that's
No promotion and no budget.
It's not even
Boom, my hot
that.
song would have had promotion.
No, but it did.
That's the point I'm going.
But
You
look,
can't get no hot song for
I did one
7
better
pounds.
recently. I did one
You said
better
something about boy, I said Concussion.
Oh, you can't get no. Oh, it's the same. That's the same bullshit.
Hold up.
You gotta be smart to watch the movie. Come on with that shit and then listen to rap song.
I know it's a little off topic, but not off topic. But since surviving R. Kelly, what has his numbers did since?
Right.
Streaming. Actually, and you know what's funny? Because he's on the conscious. When nobody, listen, I've listened to R. Kelly music since. I wasn't thinking about R. Kelly before
They
this.
said out of
Like
sight.
he literally was not on my
That's what
mind.
it is. Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
You better off just leaving him
Yes.
alone, letting him die quietly,
It's
and
like-
sitting up here
exactly.
saying,
But-
"Let's mute R. Kelly. Let's mute R. Kelly."
Let's slow down.
Mute R. Kelly. I don't know.
Let's slow down.
Right. I be trying to
Who
tell
stopped
people that.
listening to R. Kelly records?
I didn't.
I never was really.
Hey, DJ.
We have slow down. We have a report that came out and said, "Yo, R. Kelly is a flop."
Never.
When has R. Kelly given us something that?
When have R. Kelly ever flopped?
Happy people.
Just a couple.
Happy people.
She misspoke.
Let it talk.
She
Let it talk.
misspoke, bro.
Validate your
She
argument.
misspoke, bro.
No.
She misspoke.
It's 2019.
Come on, bro. You gotta stop saying she misspoke. She misspoke. She
I'm gonna be
misspoke.
politically correct
She
right now.
misspoke. You know that girl. You know she misspoke, man. She's talking about happy people flop.
Validate your
Then
point.
everybody started singing it.
Young
No,
lady.
she misspoke.
She
misspoke.
said, R. Kelly song, Happy
Young
People
lady.
is a
She
flop.
misspoke.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
It's fake news.
Okay, yeah, I did.
That get played.
Oh.
That get played at every family reunion. But
Every
let's
reception.
relax. You know what I mean?
That get played with Frankie
Every
Beverly.
cookout. Yeah.
But it flopped.
Well,
We gonna
yeah,
play
right.
that. Yeah.
That get played with Frankie Beverly. Ohio players.
It's at the wedding, and everybody wedding, but it flopped.
Let's
You know,
clear
we do
this
that
up.
sometimes.
Not
That song
saying
get played with
that
Cousin
it's not.
Fred,
I
get the
did
tripping at the spades table.
At the spades table.
When Cousin Fred get the tripping at the spades
I
table,
was saying
they gotta play that.
That song was the shit. I didn't say that. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, yeah, she meant. I knew you did, cause I'm
That song is hard. Because first of all, we play that song at Amazon, and I dance to it all the time.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I didn't want to spend so much time.
Amazon
Wait a
manager,
minute.
he going through a whole bunch and lose a whole bunch of meals. So he teasing everybody bad right now.
And yeah, and go ahead. Hey Tony, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Amazon, if you were hearing this, these comments belong to the young lady.
Every man that's going through a bad with a woman, he is all for them right now. She,
Hey, that is what you just heard was the Negro soundboard, also the Negro drop board. So every time somebody say something that could come up with a lawsuit, he's scared to drop a disclaimer.
Hey, but Jay, I do want to talk about that because the owner and CEO of Amazon just got divorced without a prenup.
Ooh.
Yeah. And she took half, I believe it was 176 billion.
If she was smart, she would have asked to be a partner.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
She
It's
should
his
have been a
fault.
partner. 'Cause
Anything
Amazon
that happened
isn't
to
going
him.
nowhere.
Go ahead, boo.
No, go ahead. I'm
But anything that happened to a man is his fault. That's number one.
Especially a white man.
If you know that you got
Especially, I'm not even being funny. Like, I'm serious.
If you know you got any inkling of being successful, don't marry a bitch. That's just straight up. If you think you're gonna be successful, do not marry a woman.
Hey, but look,
Wait a minute.
go ahead.
Go ahead. You got
I
something
had
to
nothing to say about it.
I was saying the same thing about Tiger Woods. Remember, Tiger Woods had $1 billion. He had to give $100 million to his ex-wife.
She would have
You
died.
shouldn't have married a bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Natural causes.
But this
And the
is
thing is, he got rich. Then he married her.
Wait,
I'm like, dog, it's not going purpose to get married once you get
We're
rich.
not going into detail about that.
Explain natural causes, brother.
I mean, she could have ran herself over with her own car.
She went to sleep.
this is the thing about
God's
business.
will.
This is the thing about business. The business.
Man, you know how the
Real business.
electrical switches be working? Burn up the whole house.
Left out.
I'm gonna tell you, he wasted another drink. This is the waste.
That's 2 episodes.
The Negro soundboard have wasted drink.
I hope there was nothing in that shit.
Bruh.
Nah, it wasn't hardly nothing.
No, it
You
wasn't.
knew it was something in it when a nigga say bruh. Cause he got some other bruh. Bruh is like butt. Bruh is like cuz.
That's that. Damn, that was the last bit of that damn ball.
No, it wasn't. The
Alright,
ball's still
what
right
do you want
here.
to say about this whole thing? I forgot what fuck we were talking about. What we talking about?
Prenup, Amazon,
Nah, it was
It's about
bro, I mean,
Soldier Boy influence.
No, it's
That was the rule.
We were on
No, we was
Amazon.
talking about Amazon.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about Amazon.
Okay, anything
CEO
that happened to you is your fault. Bye bye. Bro.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Well, I'm going after that. Man, I got talking points. Y'all don't let me get them all.
Well, go ahead.
I don't know how to.
Tiger Woods.
okay, but how do you know
Tiger
it was
Woods.
his fault?
It was his fault.
Oh.
Because you know you're getting money, you don't supposed to marry a bitch. I said that.
When
He
he
was rich,
married her
like you said,
before?
like I said, he was rich before he got married, so he ain't have no.
Okay, this is what I'm finna say.
Okay.
This is the catch-22 of that shit. A lot of these big business people do not want to get money with you unless you're married. That's why a lot of these people get married.
Right.
They do not want to get married, but in order to get them Nike contracts, in order to get them NFL contracts,
You gotta show off- you gotta show off your
You gotta
wife.
flex the image. You gotta portray
So
the
they
image.
don't want to get married to that woman. So we have to stop pushing marriage as an image thing.
That's what
Oh.
Kanye said a long time ago.
Does that make
Like, we
sense
want
why
prenup.
Trump and Ivanka is the way they is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
Well, we
don't want to
only
get
had
married.
like one
Wait.
single president, I think.
We don't talk about Kanye.
I gotta take a shit out.
Oh yeah, yes. Nothing wrong with Kanye
Are we
West.
talking about Kanye Kardashian?
Yes, Kanye Kardashian.
Yeah.
But
Well, Bill Clinton, you know.
All right,
But other than that, when you have influence, you can hardly ever keep these women happy, especially a black woman.
I
Why
disagree.
Slow down.
why especially a black
You
woman,
never make a
brother?
black woman
Exactly.
happy.
Why
You never make a black-
especially?
You would never
because
make
it
a black
ain't
woman
seem
happy.
like it seems like the rich
You would
black
never
women
make-
don't get divorced.
You
It's,
don't-
it's only the rich white women that's getting divorced. If you notice that,
There ain't no rich black woman that get divorced.
you know what I'm saying? Like no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
so
not?
they ain't get married.
Black
She
women.
just left.
But-
If a nigga rich not marrying a black woman, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hey, now, a black woman could look up.
Whoa.
Huh?
Denzel.
What?
Denzel got a black one.
Denzel got a black woman.
Ice Cube.
Women
has
don't.
a black woman.
Black women don't
Yeah,
leave
right.
when they financially secure. That's true. Unless the dude really a scumbag and dogging her out.
Them
Michael
day
Jordan.
ones.
Somebody been on
Michael Jordan. Hey, listen, Michael Jordan is probably the greatest basketball player to ever touch basketball. But his character, he is scumbag. He is a scumbag by the word.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is trash.
True.
He is a scum in real life.
I don't buy Michael Jordan shoes. Michael Jordan is trash.
Like if you caught Michael Jordan and you had a conversation, by the end of the conversation, you be wanting to fight the nigga. That's the kind of person he is.
Well, I know if he said something crazy, nigga, I'd be the one that made it worse.
They said he almost got into it in Magic City, man.
He almost got into it with Chameleonaire, one of the cleanest rappers in hip hop.
The humblest people in the world.
The most.
Would have been me.
You know what I'm saying?
And I still be buying the shoes like a fool.
Goofy ass.
Well, you beat your ass, I'm getting them 12 sad.
Hey, but check this out though. It's a lot of, I read D.L. Hughley's book called How Not to Get Shot, Another Advice from White People. Mm-hmm. And in the book, it gave some statistics about how you're like 60% less likely to get called back for a job if you have an ethnic name.
What's the problem with that? Black people need to be creating their own jobs. We need to not stop talking about the white man.
Man, what the hell we did? They knocked our shit off.
Well, fuck that. Yeah. Boom. That's all good, but build some more shit. They knock down other people's shit. They build some more shit. We can't give up.
I ain't saying give up. I'm just saying that's some shit we done tried already. Like
yeah, but then you can't try talking about going into the white man house and then trying to reconstruct what
my thing.
White. He gonna look out for white people. What's wrong with that?
My thing is right. Okay. We're supposed to be in this new evolved world, this new politically correct world.
That's a lie.
And you're supposed to tell me I'm supposed to accept this man who thinks he's a woman. I'm supposed to respect his wishes.
That's a lie.
But you don't respect the fact that her name is Bonquisha?
No.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
Cause Bonquisha done been in America long enough.
She didn't name, but you got to keep in mind, she didn't name herself.
Yeah.
She didn't name herself.
Well, that's her parents' fault.
He changed his sex.
Go change your name. Go change your name.
Come on, man.
This is the problem with people these days.
It costs money to change.
I know. But listen, this is the problem.
Which money would you usually need a job for, right?
Yeah, I know.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, but you get money. you can get money in all type of ways in America. You're not in Africa. You're not in the village. You're not in the hood. So let's stop it. You can get money if you hustle. Real talk. So if your name Bonquisha, get your money up.
All right.
Change your name.
Boom. Let's say I went to school. Let's say Bonquisha went to school. Then she said, I'm gonna go to law school. Right?
Did she get a name change?
Nope.
She know Bonquisha's a fucked up name. Why she didn't get a name change?
Why would she? Why did she have to? That's the point. Why did she have to get her name changed? Why do you get discriminated against your name? That's the same as
She in America.
It's the same as an Arab getting discriminated against. You don't understand.
In America.
It's the problem. It's the problem with America, not the name. You don't understand that.
With America.
Ain't no problem with the name. It's a problem with America.
It's a problem with the name.
My resume should back itself up. Should stand on its own merit. It say how Martin Luther King say I should be judged by my character, the content of my character, not the color of my skin.
She ain't talking about the color of your skin. Talking about your name.
But you know by my name, my color, the color of my skin. You know if my last name is Hajib, you know I'm probably Arabic.
Not necessarily.
Come on, man.
Not necessarily.
Someone stop. Oh, so you see some niggas running around with Arabic, running around with the last name Hajib? You see the white dude with the last name Hajib? I ain't seen it yet. Have you?
Nah,
exactly my point. You can figure some shit out.
Listen.
What my name class?
We got as black people.
Malone, you might slide under the radar.
As black people, we got to start.
White Malone.
Listen, we got to stop making all these excuses. Them excuses, bro. Those excuses for black people not to do well, bro. Fuck your name.
It's not an excuse.
Your hair.
It's not an excuse. It's an obstacle. Keep in mind, I didn't say Bonquisha stopped there. I said that was an obstacle in her way.
That's it.
Don't tell me it's not an obstacle when it is.
There's nothing
you
wrong.
just admitted it.
It's a strike.
That's good to overcome, though. That's good.
But why do you have to? Why do you have to? If your name is let's not even say Bonquisha. If your name is Tyrone,
it builds character. It builds character, bro.
My name is Stephon. They know I'm black. My name ain't even no fancy crazy name. My name is Stephon.
It builds character.
So if your name is Tyrone, you been getting.
They know I'm black, but my name is Stephon.
It's fine, though.
Phone calls.
Stop going to the white man asking for stuff.
Thanks to Erykah Badu. I'm just gonna
Peep this.
Maybe that's what God trying to tell you.
It don't even be the white man. It could be a government job with the white man just having to be in a higher position.
Stop going towards the world asking them for shit.
No, it's not even a favor. This is something I agree with Stephon. My name is Savon. I got a degree. I got experience behind my shit.
Degree ain't shit.
If you match me up to a motherfucker that don't even have my credentials, they may choose that motherfucker before me because of my name.
Because the real world
does that make them more suitable to me?
No, because the real world a degree ain't nothing.
We're not take the degree away. If I have the credentials to be able to do this job and that person don't have the credentials to do it, they're most likely gonna go with that person based on their name and their background versus me.
9 times out of 10, that business was started by a person that did not have a degree, who all he had was his nuts to start a business. Because you're not gonna start a business without having no nuts.
What? No,
not no successful
as much
business.
as crazy as you think, people don't just give loans to regular white dudes with nothing.
Not with nothing.
As crazy as that.
But you gotta know how to use money.
You know how hard it is to
it's
business
money. Yeah, you gotta prove you know what money is. Some people think money is for going to buy you some weed and some groceries and pay your rent. That's what people think money is for. Money is for investing. Money is for flipping and making more money. But they trick you in thinking that money is for you to sit there in your account and make sure you got some weed money and some gas money.
You made me realize I need some Kvass.
Now, listen. If motherfuckers had some balls, they will go out for themselves. If you could spend 8 hours of the day making money for other people, you can make money for yourself. 8 hours is a lot of brain power.
I agree with that.
But will you go to them without asking for a discount?
No. Listen, you don't go to nobody asking for a discount. You don't go to nobody from another culture asking them for shit. They from another culture. They don't know you.
Then why the fuck do we do it with our own people?
It's the same thing. They don't know you either because we haven't came over here all on the same tribe.
But it's crazy.
We came over here on different tribes.
We tend to ask our people
spiritually
more than we'll ask our
spiritually not connected.
I don't know. That's a lie. I asked for that military discount off the GP. I bet McDonald's want to make chicken. Hey, military discount on my ID. They might say
that may be the only thing
but you connect to the white man. Listen.
Yeah, true.
White man funny.
Hey, that's the only time my uncle comes in.
We talking about nobody ain't funny nobody. We talk about nobody ain't funny nobody.
But what I'm saying
black people could do it by themselves. The problem that black people have, we too depressed. We suffer with too much mental illness. We got too much doubt. We got too much fear. We got too much pride. Then we start blaming the white man for some shit he did 100 years ago.
That has nothing to do with the white man. That does with just traumatic stuff.
Hold on.
Well, you can move on.
Wait, hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jess. How old are you? You 27, right?
Yeah.
All right, check this out. Your grandmother's how old?
That ain't nothing to do with me.
No. How old is she?
I don't know, because that don't have nothing to do with me.
Let's say your grandma's 60, right?
She's 60.
She's 60, okay. Let's say she's 60.
Her
grandmother was, let's say, 80, right?
That had nothing to do with her.
Her mama, let's say it was 100, right?
That had nothing to do with her.
Bam. That means you go back a little bit further, that's not even 5 generations. You got a slave in your family.
Yeah, that's 5 generations.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you
So a slave raised a slave to raise a slave. What are you talking about? It don't affect you. You delusional. You don't think it didn't affect you at all. We ain't been free as long as we've been slaves.
Let me tell you why you ain't free. You ain't free because it's not physical. It's spiritual.
What are you talking about, dog? We're 400 years removed from slavery and still
400?
We're not 400 years removed from slavery. We got
still in the project?
No, it's 400 years since we've arrived.
Y'all still in the hood?
1619, Jamestown, Virginia. In August, we will be the commemorative 400 years.
Let me tell y'all something.
We touched down in
Let me tell y'all something.
Was sharecropping not another version of slavery?
Yes, it was.
Was sharecropping not another version of slavery?
I'm telling you, it's been 400 years since we got here. That's the problem. While you give 60% in interest.
If that.
Right? That was the deal. That was a shitty deal.
If that.
That's still slavery.
It made black people feel like they were still. It made them feel like they were free.
Because they couldn't fucking read.
That's a factor of it.
Come on. You give pennies to a slave, he feels like he has liberation.
That's a great factor of it. But
when Robert E. Lee and Abraham Lincoln were talking to the slaves, each one of them, because the North at first did not want slaves in the war. They didn't want slaves fighting until they had to fight against the slaves and realize how good they were, right? So then when Abraham Lincoln decided to employ slaves and say, hey man, if y'all fight with us, we'll give y'all 40 acres and a mule. Yeah. Both sides were saying the same shit. And guess what niggas got?
We got pimp.
They got nothing in the end.
We got pimp.
They got nothing. And then you say sharecropping. Sharecropping is completely different. You didn't have to fight in the war to get 40. You didn't get to fight in the war. It happens to be a sharecropper.
Steph, what is your
resources? At all.
Steph, what is your resources?
Deconstruction of black civilization plus Dick Gregory's book Defining Moments in Black History. Okay, you can go look those books up. You can question the credentials. Okay.
So we're gonna say 40 acres and a mule had nothing to do with sharecropping.
Strength in numbers.
No.
Strength in numbers. When it comes to that war shit, it's about strength in numbers, man.
I'm sorry. I just happen to be more well astute at this because I actually read up on it.
Okay, Stephon.
That's not me.
Okay. Now us in the war, that was about strength in numbers for real. You know what I'm saying? More us versus who we are going against. That's real shit. Strength in numbers, motherfucker.
You recording?
So
stop it.
Yeah, we stop. I don't even record. Y'all be wild.
we can go on for a minute, bro.
I don't even know.
But okay. Well, all right. We've gotten that was a pretty serious subject. I want to kind of switch lanes for a second. I want to talk about saying dangerous words and stuff during sex. I know I've been guilty of this on several occasions. I got 2 kids, so I know I done said, girl, I'm finna nut up in you or have my baby. I done said all kind of crazy shit up in that pussy. But I wouldn't lie.
What is wrong with you, nigga?
In other words,
but I wouldn't lie.
But what is wrong with you, nigga?
So pretty much what he's saying, Baby Boy was based on him.
I want to ask this nigga what's wrong with him. Why you not in the bitch, sir?
Hey, first of all, if you really want to know, it was that good. If I'm gonna be honest.
No, sir. That don't go.
Excuse me?
Do you have another reason?
No, really.
That good?
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen. When you be fucking, listen. Let me explain. You seen Love? Have you seen Love Jones?
Was it 2 times?
Have you seen Love Jones?
Was it 2 times?
Ooh.
Don't live on movie.
I don't got.
That's whack, bro. Don't live on
Was it 2
movie.
times with your baby mama?
All right, have y'all seen Love Jones? In the movie.
I know what you're gonna say.
Wait, if you go Love Jones,
let him get his point off. I know what he's gonna say.
I haven't seen it.
All right, check this out. In the movie Love Jones, they talk about when a man has an erection, the blood comes from 2 places.
Right.
It comes from your brain and it comes from your feet.
That's why you keep your socks on.
You can't think straight and you can't run.
Okay, this my nigga just said stupid.
Right there. Right, exactly. Stupid during sex, bro. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, brother. I'm being honest with you. I ain't finna lie. I was dumb as hell.
You not being honest. You wasting shit.
That's why.
So you not.
Trick.
So slow down.
That's why you keep your
Cavassier
on. And you keep your socks on.
Cavassier J. Slow down. All right.
Socks on.
So you mess with bitches. How many months without a rubber?
Oh no, these both these women I've been in a relationship with.
How many months without a rubber?
There's no date on it.
How many months? What's the lowest?
I don't know.
I know really after we say relationship.
What's the lowest? Stop doing that, man. We trying to do a podcast.
No, I want to.
No. You keep evading questions.
No. This is not.
You supposed to be a podcast and you evading questions.
This nigga want me to give an honest answer. That I don't have an honest question. I don't have the honest answer to.
How many bitches you went wrong with?
Ask him. Ask.
What?
No, we would have cried.
What is it to ask?
I don't know.
How many months have you been with the female that, not even in an exclusive
Think about it,
relationship,
bro.
but how many months have you fucked with a female that took you to have unprotected sex?
That just depends on the conversation I have.
Oh, you already.
How many times? It does depend.
How many
times do that with just anybody?
But how many times have you had sex with a female? Off your number.
With a famous female?
Not famous. I'm talking about just a female.
Are you talking about famous? I got all those famous hoes.
None. No, I'm talking about just with a female application.
My very first one, yeah.
How many?
Absolutely.
How many?
Shit,
It's
y'all was young
one.
for years.
It's 2. It's 2 of them.
That was famous? Brittany Jones?
Not famous.
Boy, chill out, boy.
You talk about this.
That nigga said Brittany.
Stuff was Brittany Jones.
I don't even know her personally. I'm sorry.
So did you
Miss Lady.
have a kid with her?
No, I didn't.
With Brittany Jones?
Did you take the rub off? You took the rub off?
For the second one,
This
or the
nigga
first
is
one.
not
The first one, I did. The second one, I did.
You fucked Brittany Jones?
No, hell no.
I'm gonna slow you down right there. I'm trying to get you on.
Hey, don't listen to me, bro.
I ain't really got to ride. Like, hold on, let me get past that. He keeps saying this shit. I'm like, okay, this shit true.
Nah, I ain't never had sex with no Brittany Jones, man. I don't even know the girl.
Allegedly.
Okay, so you can
Allegedly.
go without sex.
Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Allegedly.
The most I've ever been was 9 months. It wasn't even the whole year, dog.
can you go 5 years without sex?
Nope. I can even go 9 months. He better than me.
Yeah.
I can go 5 years.
But women can do that. Y'all suck your mind out.
Can't do that.
But when I said that earlier, everybody came attacking me. Why would you say that?
When?
I said men get in a relationship and don't cheat. I said
one person. You said,
yeah, and I said yeah.
You said the
That's
rest
why
of
I
your
said-
life. I said 9 months. It's a
talking
big
about
difference, dog.
The rest of your life,
live
you
until
can't
I'm
do it.
80.
You can
And
do
I said 5 years, so that's not that.
What's the
bad.
let's slow down. Let's slow down. What's the longest you can do with sex with one man as long as you like?
Oh shit, it can be forever. Sex
fuck.
with one man, I'm still having sex.
always
Forever? Go be please.
Forever. I mean,
Always with you.
let me see, eat. I'll be pleased.
Eat. Oh damn. Now she.
Fuck, it's not recorded.
Why not?
You ain't finna.
I have no idea.
Shit gave us a limit.
You ain't finna get no straight ass with no straight D.
Chill out. I'm not recording.
Like, I don't know. Like, I was recording, but it just wasn't. Like, I pressed the record button, but it just wasn't picking up
You have
nothing.
reached your limit.
Okay. Well,
Does it say that?
No, I don't think so.
No such thing.
Does that program hold a
So
certain
go on,
time?
man. Let me ask you a question.
Well, I delete stuff off of it, so
The
it
nigga
wouldn't.
is putting it
There was
down
no reason I
right.
should have stopped it.
And you know what I mean by right.
Cause I'm recording, but it's just not
I
picking
do
up.
Press
I don't remember
I
my right.
know.
Hold on.
You mean right?
Is the button pressed? It's
Kids,
on.
go get him a fruit snack. That type of right.
You mean right?
Eat the kids' fruit snacks.
Are you acting accordingly?
Yes.
Exactly. So is that what we seeing right now? Niggas not putting it down right.
I
They
mean,
want women to
okay,
act
She black.
accordingly.
She black.
No,
But that
bruh.
nigga not doing that shit right, and he causing me problems, my nigga. Like, what's good? We
Oh, so what's the problem? Cause a problem to a black woman ain't problem to a black
Bruh,
man.
no.
Shit, me. If it's a problem in the whole. Nigga, you ain't the only one having a problem. We having a problem. We just not speaking up until you say some shit.
Why is that? That's nothing.
Because we
Why would you
don't.
speak up and say
Because
shit?
y'all
I'm
have
tired
enough
of
problems as
I'm
well.
tired of it.
And when we bring up issues, we're fucking nagging. Blah blah blah. It's always some shit every time you fucking come to me. So if you bring it up first, then we elaborate on this shit, or we
So
be
you
honest.
think women actually complain less than men? You
I
think men
so.
nag more than women?
I don't know. The question
Men lagging their head. though.
Hey,
Men be lagging their
Y'all
head.
nag,
go ahead.
but y'all
I'm sorry,
also
are we
nag in
doing?
general.
We record.
No?
We nagging our head.
It's
No,
not recording.
and
No.
I learned that though. Like I learned that
argument.
men don't like to argue. At the same time, I don't like to argue either. But you gotta respect what I'm saying.
No, we don't give a fuck about no feelings.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. You gotta
I
respect what I'm
have feelings.
See, women involved
I
in
care
their
about
feelings.
everything that's about a
saying.
woman.
These women care about their feelings.
I love her. I'll never let her go.
They want you involved in their feelings. We not in no feelings. We talk about logical.
I
We
want to
talk
be.
about being logical.
Listen,
I wanna
if
be
you find a
your
woman that's
mind.
logical,
Outside of your feelings, logical is logical.
A
No.
man supposed to be here to make a woman
You know what? Now that
think
y'all-
logical.
now that y'all
A
say that,
woman
I
ain't
think
gonna
it
think
balances out.
logical on her
I think
own.
it balances out.
listen, if you
woman
find
is
a
emotional
woman
and
that is
logical-
logical on her own, marry her.
Yes.
Marry her.
That's why bitches get married. A lot of these bitches be wondering why did that be with this nigga 10 years? He won't marry me.
'Cause you
bitch,
crazy.
you not logical.
I wanna be
You
a-
is not
I wanna be a
logical.
part of your mind,
Period.
body, and
What
soul,
the fuck
baby.
makes you think
Don't
that we
believe
want to
them.
marry someone
I'm a
that's
good
not
guy.
as logical as we are? Y'all niggas not logical either.
Real men is logical.
No.
Now busters is not logical.
No.
Y'all are not always.
Every male ain't a man.
Hold
Every
on.
male ain't a man.
That's very true, brother.
Every male ain't a man.
What?
That's what
I'm
she's
talking about
saying.
What
men.
makes
No,
y'all
I'm talking about
right
men.
all the
I'm talking
time,
about
But
though?
bro, that's what she's saying though.
You
I'm talking about
can't leave.
men.
I'm
That's
not
what she's
married.
saying.
I'm not talking about white people. I'm not talking about non-men.
We ain't talking about
I'm talking
non-white
about
people,
men.
Man, what else y'all got?
Y'all keep every time I start talking, y'all want to talk about white people.
No, the fuck we're not. I ain't say shit about no white
What
man.
else we got?
If you can't leave, you can't fucking leave.
But every man
Regardless,
ain't a man.
logical
That's
or
what
not.
she's saying.
Every male ain't a man.
If you can't play
Yeah, okay.
all-time quarterback,
You
nigga,
can't fucking
step
leave,
down.
nigga. I don't want to be with you.
That's
You
what
don't-
she's saying.
It's not their job to step down. It's your job as the woman.
Nigga, it's
Slow
not
down.
my job to step down.
Slow down.
Fuck that, nigga.
Slow down.
Fuck you.
It's your job as a woman to recognize recognize when a nigga ain't shit.
Get your money back, nigga.
Listen, hold on. I have
Finna
a statement. I have a statement. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a man, you can't ask nothing from a woman.
Hello.
I'm just being honest.
But if a man be male and a man,
That's very true.
It works two ways, but nigga, we do all
every male and a man.
Absolutely, brother.
It's up to these women to figure out which male is a man and which male is a male. It's not for us to tell these women, oh, you ain't getting treated the way you supposed to be because that male ain't a man. No, it's up to women to decipher that. These women choose to open their legs to men that's not men. They chose to open their legs to males. So if they open their legs to males, you gotta be comfortable with all the consequences.
Yes. All right. Look, man.
What you got to say to that?
I'm waiting on him.
No.
Oh, what you gonna say?
I'm waiting
No, you
on
said
him.
you
Go ahead.
Say it.
I mean, my point is, when it come on down, all to it is like,
Every male ain't gonna hold you down.
no, every man's not.
And every
but-
female not gonna hold a man down.
But
so.
when you
That's
talk
not a
about
woman.
when you talk about the perspective of a relationship, there are
That's
certain
not a
roles
woman.
that a man is supposed to
You gotta
perform.
be-
There you go. You gotta be a man. You gotta
But
be able
if
to
you
take
lack-
this woman regardless she got another
If
man,
you- if you-
kids, or
if you
whatever.
lack- If you
You gotta
lack the
love her
elements of
regardless.
being able to be a man, you can't really.
You can't do it.
Out of a woman.
Exactly.
Okay, so
So
then how
every
do you-
male ain't a man.
No, I agree with that statement.
Okay, so
Alright,
then,
yeah.
I mean,
What's the
like,
problem?
okay, so.
I agree with that statement.
do y'all
What's the
have a
problem?
handbook?
You ain't get no
It's
argument.
no handbook.
What makes you into a
It's not.
man?
It's not a man responsibility to show a man what a
Oh,
man
he out here
is.
breaking shit.
It's,
All right.
Okay, so.
it's a
All right,
woman.
we gotta wrap it up.
It's
now.
a
Hey,
woman's
all right.
responsibility.
This is another episode of the Like Boy Assholes,
Okay,
man. We
wait,
appreciate
so-
y'all.
Likeable
Appreciate y'all
asshole
for
to
listening.
J.Doug Weekly, January 27th.
we
We coming out with
hey,
the
we gonna give you a
podcast.
chance.
And no
We gonna give you a
comment
chance, dog.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Hey, shut your
Let
shit
the
out.
young lady finish.
Yes.
What were you saying, young lady?
Alright, no, it's
I thought
done.
y'all
You
were
wasn't saying nothing?
We're gonna wait until the podcast.
Well, she got some shit she wanna say off camera. She gonna get you straight off
You see
camera.
it in her eyes.
Like that.
All right, Jay, go ahead and say what you were saying, man.
This J.Doug Weekly here.
Dude,
You know how
That nigga got real humble.
Get affectionate.
this is not the quiet storm.
J.Doug Weekly here from the J.Doug Weekly podcast. What I want to do is encourage everybody to come out to my show on the 27th of January. 1408 Dunn Avenue, Jacksonville, Florida, 32218.
Yes, sir.
32218 Don
Also,
Avenue.
you can purchase tickets from eventbrite.com.
Yes,
I'd like
sir.
to give a shout out to the Lobo podcast. They style. I've been watching these guys for a while, and they've been doing their thing.
Try to go to work Monday. Don't
Yes.
show up here.
Yes, sir. Sounds like don't show up here. They'll be on that bullshit per usual.
My bad. We ain't gonna pay your ass. We like the government right now.
Oh, they shut that down. My bad. Damn, I didn't mean to put myself in a position where I was not
Hey
about.
man, hey Jay, give me your Instagram handle. and
J.Doug Weekly. That JDOUGWEEKLY 2.0. Did some new shit. We 2.0. We ain't the same shit that you was at Fade singing Fade time. We 2.0. We got skits. We already at what we at?
Patron Malone. Talk to him.
2.K
Talk to
on
him.
our skit that we
Talk
just
that
dropped
shit,
on
man. Talk that shit.
Talk to Patron
Hey man,
Malone.
it's DJ, aka Patron Malone.
Patron Malone.
Goddamn.
When we dropped that skit? Thursday?
2 days ago.
Thursday.
3 days ago.
Thursday. We dropped the
Yeah.
skit. It's already over 3,000 views, and we just trying to get our way there.
Yeah, man. So if y'all can do anything, hey, go on my page, Justin page, my page, Mail page, my card page, Stephon, no shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do us a favor, share that shit too.
Hey nigga, I'm trying to be on a skit, nigga.
Yeah, and we're getting like assholes on the
Yeah,
skit
man.
because the main purpose of this is because I want everybody that's in Duval that's doing
Yeah.
a show, that's doing something, that they promoting something. They need to come up to a likable podcast. They
We
need to
all
be coming
come
out to the
together.
people. We need to be putting our resources together and making shit pop off and
Come on,
do it.
that boy preaching.
It's a lot of niggas with energies out with
Yeah.
energy.
Hey, cause at the end of the day, we all trying to get this money, man. We gotta work together to get this money.
Straight up.
There you go.
Dre!
Hey DJ, give out your Instagram
Yeah.
handle, Facebook, and all that good stuff.
My Instagram, DJ Malone 2010, and DJ MALONE 2010. Facebook, Adonijah Malone. Now I said, spell that shit ADONIJAH MALONE. Know what I'm saying?
There you go, bro.
And new skit dropping on Monday.
New skit dropping on
Oh,
Monday.
you got a second one?
Hey,
I bet. I'm waiting.
You got shit
I'm
in
waiting.
chamber.
I'm waiting, bro.
Yeah.
me, Steph.
But
Stop
nah.
playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Shit.
Alright, man.
Stop
Yo,
playing with me, man.
my shit already on deck, know what I'm saying? Y'all like it,
Talking about
enjoy
you
it,
got
share
skid on
it, tell a
deck.
friend. And now I said, be waiting for the next one to drop.
Yeah, my shit ain't changed. My shit still JASHAAD 904 on Twitter and Instagram. With your boy.
Damn. I'm a shit, motherfucker.
All right, well, you know me, Steph Got Jokes on Instagram, at Steph Got Jokes, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in every Saturday. Y'all know what it is. Thanks for listening. We out of here.
Nah, listen.